All right, good afternoon, guys. It's what day is it? I think it's Wednesday. Oh, sorry for all the videos. I got behind a little bit on stuff. So it's 57 degrees outside. Great day. Oh, I think tomorrow I'm going to go fishing. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's 69 degrees inside, and I have the thermostat set at 68 degrees. Just turned the hot water back on. We still had plenty of hot water in the thing. So I screwed up a little bit today. I did have the chicken in the fridge, but I forgot to put her in hot water. I didn't realize that. I was expecting the chicken to be all unthawed, so the smoker's out there smoking away, and we're just kind of stuck in here until this unthaws, but we'll get it unthawed. It's going to be, I'm excited for this cook. I am going to do chicken enchiladas, and we're going to smoke the chicken on the Traeger, and then we'll put everything together and put it back on the thing there. And I got green peppers, red peppers, onions, and so we got to chop all that stuff up and get it ready to go, and so that's what we're going to do. So I'll get that all prepared for it. And like I said, I got a green pepper, a red pepper, an orange pepper, and we got an onion to chop up. Now, they didn't have any green peppers this last go around. So, alright, we'll kind of get these prepared, and hopefully this unthaws. Alright, guys, so that took a little bit of time to get those chopped up, but got it chopped up. And if you guys remember the episode on the apple mushroom cobbler crisp video, you remember those mushrooms I told you to put back up in the cupboard and put them away? Now's the time you're going to pull those out. So we're going to drain those and put those in and mix that in too. Now, so life's been kind of hectic the last few days. You know, getting the COVID shot and freaking passport and things taken care of, and that's totally part of a different adventure. But I have a few girlfriends that are friends, so nothing serious. We're just friends, and you guys are allowed to have girls that are friends without it being serious. Well, her daughter had asked me to help to go buy her car, and so we went and we found one. We bought one, and a nice little Nissan Xterra. Well, she's trying to learn how to drive, and so someone took her out on the drive, and they got mad because it wasn't like they'd turn around and put it in reverse, and it would be parked and everything like that. And so I said, don't worry about it. We'll come down tomorrow and take a look at it. Just matter in hell, upset. Thought it was a piece of crap. So Phil, kind enough to go down there and get it figured out, well, what's going on with this thing. There's nothing upsetting getting a vehicle in it not working 100% right. I get that. Phil took the time of his day. We went down there. He tore into the shifting, the adjustments, took it off. Everything was shifting correctly. He still couldn't figure it out. And we were sitting inside the cab of the truck, and the shifting indicator, where the plastic is, where it lines up, Phil got looking at it, and he put his fingers down on it and slid it up right back where it was supposed to go. So the only thing that was wrong with it was the shifting glass indicator was pushed down and was broken. So we pushed it back up and glued it back in place, and everything was fine just like it was. So so people just need to calm down and relax and just take a step back and just look at things. Because Phil did take the time out of his day. This is the reason why I'm making this meal tonight, to show my appreciation for going down and helping me get that right where it should be. So thank you, Phil, for that.
You're welcome.
So this is a reason for, it was like I planned this ahead of time. Like I knew this is what was going to happen this week. Right? We're going to do chicken enchiladas. This is the reason why I'm getting this meal ahead of time, because I know that's going to happen to this thing before we even get it bought. But no, we got it handled. So yeah, we got the these all chopped up. Now the nice thing is when you turn around and put them in your Tupperware like this, you can put those on, put that lid on, and just shake it and give it a stir. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So I think I'm gonna. Should we saute these up, Phil?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that in there. I haven't used the propane to cook on for so long. I don't even know if I can remember to use the stove or not. But yeah, we're gonna turn this on. I still can't get past World 5.3 on the old Nintendo that's 35 years old, but I will. Like I said, I would love if you guys would turn around and post in the comments how do you get the 99 extra lives so I could beat World 5.3. So I have all 3 Marios, but I don't want to move on to the next game until I beat Super Mario Brothers 1. I didn't realize how hard that game is after 35 years. Alright, we'll get these sauteed up. You guys know how to saute stuff. You turn around and melt your butter, get these in there, you know, until they kind of start to turn to golden brown. That's how you have that. You guys know how to open this can of mushroom up. So, but yeah, well,
just like in the apple crisp.
Yeah, just like in the apple crisp, but we're actually using that can that we didn't use before. So that was the reason why we didn't open it. Oh, but all right, we'll get these sauteed up, check on the chicken, see if it's unthawed, and we'll get those seasoned up and hopefully get those put on the Traeger. So I'll check those now. All I'm going to do is put my all seasoning on there, you know, the 3 things of salt or the 3 things of seasoning in the one thing. And I got the Traeger on smoke setting, and I'm going to let it smoke for a while. Like I said, I love smoke flavor, and then we'll bump the heat up. Internal temp on chicken is 165. That is your internal temp done time. I'll come back to you after we get this done. Alright, so we got these all done up, and we're going to put this back in the bowl. You can put it right back in the fridge until you're ready to put it together, because when it goes back on the Traeger, you're going to smoke it. And, you know, you don't want these burnt, but if you have to burn some, you don't want to, because this just releases that nice sauteed flavor. So when we do go to put our enchiladas together, it's going to be good, and then it'll soften as it smokes out on the Traeger too. So this is a long cook, so be prepared. The more you can prepare ahead of time, by the time your chicken gets done, the better off you'll be, because you still have a long cook afterwards, after you get them done. See, we're at 90. We got to go to 165, and we've only been on there for 20 minutes, and it's just on smoke setting. And it's fine if you just want to let the chicken sit there on smoke until it gets done. It's not going to dry out. It's going to be tender. It's going to be good. Alright guys, we just hit our mark at 165, so I'm going to go pull these and bring them in, and we're going to start the process of getting these enchiladas going. I'll show you what the well, let's just go out right now and we'll look at it. Yeah, I did bump the heat up to 300 degrees just because we still have a long cook, but that's still pretty good. It's going to be nice and juicy still. So, but yeah, it smells great. So we'll close that back up, and I know I need to clean my grill and change my tinfoil again. I'll get that done here while it's still warm. Give it a vacuum. But yeah, I'll pull the chicken and start cutting it up, and we'll get these enchiladas put together. I'm getting hungry. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you how much juice came out of that. And it's all nice and done. It smells really good. Now I'm getting hungry. Well, yeah, you're going to want to cut them up in cubes. We'll get those cut up in cubes, and we'll get it mixed, and then on to the next. Okay, so this is how small you want your cubes, and look at all that juice. Now we have our sauteed mushrooms and everything, and you're going to put this in here, or the chicken into the sauteed stuff, and you're going to mix it up real good. So we're going to do that. Alright, so this isn't quite enough room, so I turn around. I'm not going to heat this up. I'm just going to mix everything in here. So I got the green enchilada sauce, and I got the red enchilada sauce. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But only use half the can. So because you're going to need it for the bottom of the cooking pan that we will be using to cook with. So you're going to want to put some in there, then you're going to have a little extra to float it on top. So go ahead and throw half the green in, half the red in. Then we're going to mix this into the sauce this go around. I think it might come out a little bit better to get the sauces all kind of mixed evenly, so you have everything evenly through to your enchilada cook. Alright, so we got these, where we got this all mixed up. We still got half and half in there. And you're going to want to keep this out. Don't wash it up, because whatever not any leftovers we're going to put back in there and make more. So, but yeah, we'll start getting our enchiladas put together, and I'm going to walk you through that. Okay, so with your butter, you want to coat the bottom of the pan with butter. This, we're going to keep this, from burning. Just coat the entire thing lightly, not heavy, lightly. Okay, now you want to take your green chili sauce. I'll just kind of set it in there like that. Now we're going to start putting the, I like the Mission flour tortillas. And so you're going to put this in there, cheese, lots of cheese. And then we're going to, alright, so you want it about like that with your sauce and your cheese, and then we're going to put it in the pan. Okay, so now this is what you're going to want here next. Now, there's not really going to be a whole enough leftovers, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this on top of it, and then cover it in cheese. I should have had my Traeger up and smoke, so I'm going to go out and put that on smoke right now and get that heated back up. That way it's ready to go by the time we get this put together. Alright, so this is how you want it to look here. Coming up. It's kind of all covered. So you can make these smaller, but I wanted huge enchiladas, like everybody should. But yeah, we got that on smoke. We're gonna let the bad smoke, the dirty smoke, get out of that Traeger, and then we'll put these on and just let it smoke. And then for a minute, get that really awesome smoke going on there. Then I'll bump the heat up and we'll get her done. Get her done. Alright, so we got it put back on. I did get our grill in there. Yeah, 165 is probably good enough to have it internal done, but you just wanted everything cheesy done. That's why we did the sauteed mushrooms. Excuse me, so it wouldn't take so long to cook. At this point in time, this is where you turn around and clean up your kitchen, so when you go to serve it, you got a nice clean kitchen ready to serve on. All right, we still got a little bit of time, so like I said, we had some things to do, or else I would have had this prepped a little bit earlier. So grab you guys self a snack and maybe a Snickers or something. I don't know. Some chips.
Chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. Chips and salsa would be good. We have that. Do some chips and salsa right now. But don't throw away the sauces. What I did with my sauces is I put it in a freezer bag and I put it up in the freezer. Freeze it. It's leftovers for something else, and you don't have to waste anything. So just put it right up in the freezer. Freeze it. So just make sure your Ziploc bags are good ones. Alright, I'm looking forward to getting this done and eating. Alright guys, so we're into this cook about 3 hours and 52 minutes, so it took about probably 4 hours. Let's go out and check it and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, heck yeah, let's get it in. We'll let it cool down for a bit and dive into it. Alright guys, here you go. All nice, steamy, cheesy, smoky. My version of chicken enchiladas. I'm ready to dig into this. Alright guys, until next time, keep on grilling.